Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning, 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 reasoning. Let's talk about it. Any topic with DJ Nyamafood and Nadine. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning.
Grab up your something.
No, Danny, bro, grab up your something, just bad stuff.
Nice.
I tell you.
Burn off the whole of my Instagram, girl. I'm not like the way the song, but I have to call her.
Call him right now. Call him.
Richie?
Yo.
Yeah, I want to tell you say the song shell on the whole of side chick teaser the other day.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Me gonna get up some hot dancer girl and we just start out the video.
What you mean, man?
Yeah.
When you grab up on all them something there?
Of course, we're gonna grab up with something and go on with yourself. Alright.
Alright.
Who that you feel like you're on the phone?
I'm a friend, man.
Friend what?
I'm a friend.
And that we can't take with no type of man. Who no type of man? Me there some man move tight. Are you there on the phone? Eh? Nobody make me have to go on with big things.
That's what we can't take.
I know say me not normal already.
I want 7 days, 6:30. Danny Bo, Cuban, gosh and dance. Manicure, good body girls them. I want to dance a Queen Keisha, sure. Irish, rebel, well bad dancers. Roll out. The independent girls them. The one you call.
Grab up your something. My girl. Grab up your something. You no response for them. Cause you not beg nothing. Good body girl, let me tell you something. If a girl think she bright, then try touch her butt.
That's why your man nah leave. Cause you move so tight. Whether you na the day, tick-tock inna the night. Boobo wine, cause your body so nice. Money in your pocket, everything alright. Turn back way.
Grab up your something.
With a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tights.
Grab up your something.
And nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Grab up your something. Sexy girl inna the street. Up to the top. Body pan fleek. Grab up your something. When time them see you, them say you look neat. Wind up your body. I love how you do it. Grab up your something.
When you move, you make my heart skip a beat. Locked down inna the night when we're under the sheet. No equal rice cannot eat. No girl can't take me for no freak. You see? Turn back way.
Grab up your something.
With a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your boom tights.
Grab up your something.
And nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Grab up your something, man, move. Step forward, you not have nothing fi prove. Grab up your something.
You do your ear and you buy your shoes. Instagram and Facebook make them carry news. So make them go and talk, so make them go and flex. You are number one and you are the best. You in first place with gold on your chest. That's what me tell you for do this, me empress.
Of course.
Turn back way.
Grab up your something.
With a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tights.
Grab up your something.
And nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Of course.
I want 7 days, 6:30. Danny Bo, Cuban, gosh and dancers. I want to dance a Queen Keisha, sure.
Grab up your something. Grab up your something. Grab up your something. My girl. Grab up your something. You no response for them. Cause you not beg nothing. Good body girl, let me tell you something. If a girl think she bright, then try touch her butt.
That's why your man nah leave. Cause you so tight. Whether you the day, tick-tock inna the night. Boobo wine, cause your body so nice. Money in your pocket, everything alright. Turn back way.
Grab up your something.
With a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tights.
Grab up your something.
And nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Grab up your something.
Harry Joseph, you get me through my day.
with Joseph in the presence of the healing from the past. Lifestyle, the thing that's on the healing of the start. I know my customers are laugh, and with Joseph in the presence of the healing from the past. Lifestyle, the thing that's on the healing of it. We have Magnum Iris, Mass and Frontal Left and so was up and Spirulina. That a fight cancer can spirit wheat grass and the green formula. Blueberry, beetroot, okra, open every chakra. Roots and bitters, purge and give powers. It may rain, get no work, you need more than prayers. Really like flowers, can't work for you. What's try cashew, try seed and bananas. I know my customers are laugh, and with Joseph in the presence of the healing from the past. Lifestyle, the thing that's on the healing of the start. I know my customers are laugh, and with Joseph in the presence of the healing from the past. Lifestyle, the thing that's on the healing of the start.
Yes, people. I must say good night, welcome. Our next lovely week at Passion Live Streaming. And I must say big shout outs to everybody right now who's checking in. You know what time it is, right? So bigging up to everybody right now. Where's my co-host, Nadine? Check in. Nadine, log in, Meji. How is she there? Anyway, people, Nadine is here. But just get a couple minutes for check-in, right? So I must say big up to everybody right now who's checking in. Just go and do the right thing. Boss a one share, as you know. Just boss a one share, my people, because we're there. And we're live every week. We're there and we're not feel. See it? So you know the thing of Passion Live Streaming. Right now we're streaming on all major platforms, all right? So we don't know all the things there. Let's do the loops. All right? See, Troublemaker Nadine check in and also Nadine, good night, welcome.
Good night, Nyamafood. How are you doing today?
I'm alive and well, you know. What about you?
Yeah, I'm here, you know, surviving. Enjoying the little bright weather we're having for the past couple of days, you know.
Surviving. Nadine such surviving, all right? So, all right, that's all right. So, here I'm going to say big shout outs to everybody who's checking in right now, guys. You know what? Producer, it's time. But guess what? I love you run back that video there again, you know, because no 5 people in never catch it, you know what I mean? But I love you run back that music video there if you can, please. Just for the late people and we just a check in. Guys, just bust a share on the page, please. I just ask my general if him can run back that music video there for Richie. Yeah.
Grab up your something.
No, Danny, boo, grab up something just bad some.
Nice.
I tell you.
One of the whole of my Instagram girl, and I like the way the song, but I have to call her.
Call him right now. Call him.
Richie?
Yo.
Yeah, I want to tell you say the song shell on the whole of side chick teaser the other day.
True.
Yeah, man. They're gonna get up some dancer girl and we just start out the video.
What you mean, man?
Yeah.
Or you grab up on all them something there?
Of course we're gonna grab up with something and go on with yourself. Alright.
Who that you feel like you're on the phone?
I'm a friend, man.
Friend what?
I'm a friend.
And that we can't take with no type of man. Who no type of man? Me there some man move tighter. You're on the phone? Eh? Nobody me have to go on with your things.
That's what we can't take.
Because you know something normal already.
I want 7 days, 6:30. Danny Bo, Cuban, gosh and dance. Money Q, good body girls them. I want to dance our Queen Keisha, sure. Irish, rebel, well bad dancers. Roll out. The independent girls them. The one you call.
Grab up your something. My gal, grab up your something. You no response for them, cause you not beg nothing. Good body girl, let me tell you something. If a girl think she bright, then try touch her butt.
That's why your man nah leave, cause you move so tight. Whether you na the day, tick-tock inna the night. Boo wine, cause your body so nice. But money in your pocket, everything alright. Turn back way,
Grab up your something.
with a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tight
Grab up your something.
and
up your something. And him a come home every night.
Every night.
Grab up your something. That means say everything alright.
course.
Grab up your something. Sexy girl inna the street, up to the top, body pan fleek. Grab up your something. When time them see you, them say you look neat. Wind up your body, I love how you do it. Grab up your something. When you move, you make my heart skip a beat. Locked down inna the night where we're under the sheet. No equal rights cannot eat. No girl can't take we feel no freak. You see? Turn back way. Grab up your something. With a man back of you. Grab up your something. You know the liquor style, eh? Grab up your something. You know fi do the things them. Grab up your something. From your boom tight. Grab up your something. And nothing a bite. Grab up your something. And him a come home every night.
Every night.
Grab up your something. That means that everything alright.
Of course.
Grab up your something and move. Step forward, you not have nothing fi prove. Grab up your you do your ear and you buy your shoes. Instagram and Facebook make them carry news. Some make them go and talk, some make them go and vex. You are number one and you are the best. You in first place with gold on your chest. That's what me tell you for do this, me empress.
Of course.
Turn back way. Grab up your something. With a man back of you. Grab up your something. You know the liquor style, eh? Grab up your something. You know fi do the things them. Grab up your something. From your tight. Grab up your something. And nothing a bite. Grab up your something. And him a come home every night.
Every night.
Grab up your something. That means that everything alright.
Of course.
I want 7 days, 6:30. Danny Bo, Cuban, gosh and dancers. I want to dance on Queen Keisha, sure.
Grab up your something. Grab up your something. Grab up your something. My girl, grab up your something. You no response for them, cause you nah beg nothing. Good body girl, let me tell you something. If a girl think she bright, then try touch her butt. That's why your man nah leave, cause you so tight. Whether you the day tick-tock inna the night. Booba wine, cause your body so nice. Money in your pocket, everything alright. Turn back way. Grab up your something. With a man back of you. Grab up your something. You know the liquor style, eh? Grab up your something. You know fi do the things them. Grab up your something. From your tight. Grab up your something. And nothing a bite. Grab up your something. And him a come home every night.
Every night.
Grab up your something. That means that everything alright. Grab up your something.
Yeah. Man, I lie. Nadine, man, I lie that song, yeah. Every time, people, every time I hear this song, you see this song? This song just gets my blood pumping. You know what I mean? Big up to yourself, producer. Yo, you man say, big up Richie, man, I lie, youth. Your voice panda song, yeah. There's something about that song. I think that song, to me, that song should have been one of your hit song in a real life. No joke about it. But big up to all of the grab up boss. You know, you think up. Big up to all of the lovely ladies and we appreciate that song there a while ago. Cause we feel like all some girl and nothing I'm grab up them something a while ago. When just a while ago people Nadine and Nadine run go grab up sitting a while ago and forward back. Couldn't see. But I'm not lie. Passion live streaming, guys. As you know, we're here again next week. For another reasoning on the platform. And you know, right now we're streaming on all major platforms right now. If you don't believe us, you can run and go and have a look. So if you've got an account over Twitch, go and have a look. You have an account over YouTube, go and have a look. You have an account over Periscope, go and have a look. You know what I mean? And as you know, we're here on Facebook right now. So when Facebook start going themselves, we have a whole heap of platform them. So people, here
back right now. That's bad in the backside.
You see, if you advertise with us, you know you're reaching a lot of people all over the world. And like I said, once you stream with us, you can't go wrong because we say streaming, all right? Streaming, this is where it's at. Passion live streaming, all right? Right, Nadine?
Right there, sir.
All right, right there, sir. So people, before we get into it, I've got to big up everybody from the top to the, I'm not going to say, yeah, from the top
floor.
To the floor, yes. Thank you, Nadine. Chop, on the seat. So we are fast up the reasoning them now. So, Mr. Owen, Mr. Shelley, big up yourself, Shelley, Mr. Natasha, Mr. Hey, yo, who this again? Boom, bang, bang. Richie Black Rhino, big up yourself, Jenna. You know where the chap go. Jemmy, Is that Jemmy or Jeremy? Jenny Grant. Yeah, big up yourself, Jenny. I see you, okay? Nikki So Sweet, checking early. Big up yourself, Simone. Big up yourself, Simone. R.I.P. to your father again. Oh, Miss Keja is in the building. And we got, oh, yes, Shirley. I did say Shirley. Let's check again. We got Shad. Big up yourself, Shad. Kishore. I like Kishore there. Kishore, you check in early, man. I like it. You know the chap go. Natasha, big up yourself. Welcome. And yes, Richie, you know the chap was in. All right. So let's get back to the forward now, cause you know me like catch everything, you know. I'm not like miss nothing, you know. See? So up to the time where Shelly was saying good evening, yeah, big up yourself. Natasha said, hey, Shelly again said Passion live streaming, good evening. All right, big up Richie. Him said grab up, see it there, man. All right, getting down to it now. Good evening, big up yourself, Jenny. Nah, miss out nobody, you know, cause you know a thing, you know. Big up yourself again, Richie. All right. Nikki say, hey, welcome. Big up yourself. Manners. Jemmy. Is it Jemmy or Jenny? Jenny. Okay. Big up yourself, Jenny. We hear what you say. Vida sell off. All right. See it there? Simone say your Vida sell off. Grab up boss. So but not lie, me feel like you need a next bad song like that one day, you know. But not lie, not that me I see you know.
Now he's got some bad songs out there at the moment.
Yeah,
He's
but
got some
that
bad
grab
songs.
up, yo, Nadine, come on, that grab up something there. That grab up something there.
And
It's
every day
like
you grab it up, and not every day
no,
you grab it up.
no,
Some
listen,
next
Nadine.
room about too.
All right. What I'm trying to say is like when him said grab up your something, we know where I talk about, you know. This is how we used to the song them from back in the 90s, where you have a man that says certain things, the real people them understand it, but the younger one them won't get it. Them all just think I grab up something like grab up a book or grab up a pen or you know what I mean? But that's what make it nice because it make you think and wonder. You know what I mean? And big up the Harry Joseph Juice Bar people. I don't know right now he's on board with the advertising and so I don't know the thing go. Probably me don't know. Our producer say probably don't in the show we can fling back the juice bar or something. You know, just a quick advert. Nadine can put on our lipstick on them something there. You know, you wear lipstick, Nadine, or you wear lip gloss?
Two of them.
Two of them, all right. So I'm gonna say it wrong then. I just feel like say this week. I feel like me too one body up this week, you know. I know I'm offending, you know. So I just depend on good.
You come in this week with hairstyle. Come both the palm to your more
Nadine,
not sick again.
No man, this is just the one before the COVID kind of finish. This one, you know, really nice up yet. This are the rough one. You know when I cut grass.
All right.
You know when I cut grass and you just cut off the edges and then.
Look all right. It look all right.
We're not get back in other levels there. So yeah, good night to everybody again. Welcome, Passion live streaming. All we're asking for you to do, please, just bust a little one share. You not to you. You know I miss nothing. Just bust a little one share right there, so.
One share right there, sir.
Right there, so.
Share.
Yeah, in the corner of your phone, that little something that says share. Just do that. All right. Good night, Miss Nicola Wagwan. Big up yourself. Celebrities, unisex. Big up that place there. You know the thing, all right? They say it there, though. All right? Yes, Kishore. Grab up. Grab up, huh? We must grab up you, huh? Me not say
Zoom.
All right. So, Nadine, it's good to see you again next week. As you know, Father God permit us to have life, and we're here and we are all it, right? So, welcome and big up yourself again. All right?
You too, Nyamafood. It was always a
thanks
pleasure.
Thanks to Mr. Thanks to Mr. Producer in the background for the lovely engineering that is done. Because I'm telling you, people, I just simply said to producer, can you run back that video? Within seconds, that video was back up. Nah, he's on point, I must say. And yo, big up yourself, producer, all right? Right, Nadine. So I know we didn't get to link up during the week for some reasons. Somebody got around me. Them only call me about something else and them get sorted. They get sorted, so they didn't call back Nyamafood to talk about our show for tonight.
It not started.
Yes, but at that time it was sorted. All right. So anyway, I don't know if you've got any topics.
You give me a plaster for a broken.
Nadine, have you got any topics that you'd love to put to the forefront of these lovely people?
It's not the one for topics, mate. I've been drinking all day, so the topics I'm going to come out is going to burn people. So yeah, it's best if you sort the topics out. I've got a topic still, but I want you to sort your topics out. And when it gets a little bit warm inside, I'll bring in my topic.
So
My topic's your haircut, man. I like it.
you know, I say no, really, you just rough
I
around
prefer
it.
you without the hat anyway because I don't like the hat. It does my head in.
So if you just come here night time just to please you because you prefer that.
Well, when you come with the hat, you make my eye them sore.
But this is what we're talking about. It's all about pleasing Nadine. She don't care about nobody else, you know. As long as she see me in a hat, she happy. No.
No, without hat.
No, I can't please you. I need to please other people.
Well, look how I go please you. Look how I go please you.
What's that you
right
drinking,
now.
Nadine? What's
Look
that you
how I go please
drinking?
you right now. Look how I go please you right now.
Nadine, what's that you drinking?
But lipstick. In tap but lipstick. Me draft, huh?
And what is, man? So you never act up before you're forward?
No, come in. Me never think about lipstick, but you bring up the lipstick. Me say, yeah, I put on like a lipstick. Sit on your bossy, so you take a hat.
Yeah.
You look smart today, so I have to join you.
We like it red. What's that you drinking? I said that glass look very posh.
Oh, it's a bramble. It's a cocktail from the bar.
Bramble. Wow.
Yeah.
Go on, Nadine. You're stepping up in life.
You joker. Come drinking drink.
You need to live a little life. What's wrong with that? That's good. I like it.
Why? Because I'm normally drinking water. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, yeah. Are you eating, what you call it, cucumber?
Cucumber. Me have it.
But she glam up tonight, people. So, I want to big up Nadine because she look like she make a little effort tonight. Like,
really? Now, true sun and shine. Every demon dress up like dress post.
Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna get into it, people. Right now, this I must say, mana take the credit from anybody. So anybody who forward in a topic, I will say somebody message me and ask me to speak about this topic tonight, which I will get it in. And this is what I keep asking people. I said, look, guys, if you want to help us out sometimes with topics, as long as it's not got nothing to do with politics and, them kind of in-depth settings and talking about any individual in person, that can, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's something that we can look into and deal with it, all right? What's the gollywogs? What's that?
These.
What? Is that what they call those?
Yeah, so basically, a lot of people are offended by these because this is what they used to call us back in the day, black people. They're called gollywogs. These are actually really expensive. These are the original gollywogs. So I kind of carry them everywhere with me. I like them. Carl calls them my kids, but I really like them. So
I mean, carry them everywhere with you.
Like wherever I'm staying, these are
really
with me. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but yeah, I like them.
Are they like? To me, they just look like teddy bear. A teddy bear, then?
Yeah, it is a teddy bear, but I think someone else on here is gonna have to explain a little bit more about them. All I know is that if somebody calls you a gollywog in England, it's classed like calling you like a racist name.
From Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson Jam Jars. Yeah.
Look, when you can't ask me nothing about that, that's before my times around here.
And
okay?
These are really expensive. They're original, so yeah,
I would know the what Taval foot. What am they on? Are they on a swing? Why is he sitting on?
Because they used to be like I think it was white people that used to paint their faces black and do some funny acting. So that's what it comes from. I think.
Oh.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm babysitting tonight.
I think we need Roy over here when it comes to something like that, probably.
Yeah.
Innit? Yeah. I don't know. See, even Owen, him look like him. See it there? Gollywogs, I want to call them. I don't know. That bigger than me anyway, right now, people. So, like I said, yeah, the first topic we're gonna get into was sent to me by one of the lovely people from Passion Live Streaming, all right? And they said, Nyamafood, yeah, man, take on something here. Boom, bang, bang, bang. I said, all right, then, no problem. So let's see how well the lovely people of Passion Live Streaming can handle this one. All right, I mean?
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. What did she say?
She said she had the pleasure of looking after my gollywogs for one time, and now I've got them back. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay, here comes Roy now. Roy was coming around the curve and he's on the straight and he's about to reach the finish line. And Roy has jumped in and said, greetings, Passion Live Streaming. Big up to the family and everybody. You know the thing, brother. Manners and respect. Yeah? All right. I'm going to get into this, man. So let's get into it where the worded I had to fix it up. So, yeah. Big up to the person that asked to speak about this, which I think is a very interesting topic, you know. So let's see if Nadine can angle it tonight. All right, here we go. So it's gonna be like most people with OCD. Would you say it's a mental or is it an inborn concept?
Mental.
So somebody who's got OCD, say,
mental.
You think it's a mental thing? You don't think it's an inborn concept where they just born that way and just design say, boy, no? So you just jump and just say mental like that. Just like that, Nadine.
Yeah.
What
because I've got OCD with certain things, and it's a mental thing. I'm too thinky, that's what causes it. Like before COVID, like if I'm in public places, I don't touch things. I'd rather drop down the stairs on my face without touching the railings. I'll open doors with my elbow. I've got OCD with a lot of things.
Seriously?
What?
I've never seen you open no doors with your elbow.
Doors, where I am with you, okay, then if I come to the studio, yeah, I know that the studio is not busy like the bull ring. In the bull ring, if you catch me touching surfaces in the bull ring, I'm going to vomit in my mouth.
Really? And you say it's a mental thing. You don't think if somebody trained you to get out of it, you would, or stop.
Yeah, but doesn't mean it's not mental. It's the brain. Okay, then this is me now. Yeah, if I touch it, I think to myself, shit. Thousands of people have touched this today. Oh my God, I'm gonna get an infection. I'm gonna die. I can feel my throat closing in. I'm gonna be sick. Like my head starts to go all over the place. I start thinking I'm eating shit. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just one bag of thoughts. So, yeah, I've got OCD. I've got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you?
Before we continue, I just wanted to get what Roy was saying. He said the Gollywog belong life as a storybook character created by Florence Kate. Wow, see, even names start come up now.
Thank you, Roy.
Upton was born in 1973. Really?
18.
In Flood.
1873
in Flushing, New York, to English parents who had immigrated to the United States in 1870.
Thank you, Roy.
See, that's education right there. I didn't know nothing about these gollywogs. At the first I hear the name of them tonight.
So basically, you could have been in England for 10 years, and your boss couldn't be calling. You could have been saying you're at work, and you didn't even know it's been racist.
I don't know nothing about no gollywogs. At the first I hear the name. Much
Hi,
less.
Indy.
Okay, so there is something around these gollywogs, obviously. Yeah. So all right then, big up on yourself. Now moving on with this mental OCD something now. All right. With me, Nadine, I don't know if to say, but me all right. Like if I come home and say my shoes or my trainers supposed to be together and one over this and one over this, so I can't walk past it and not fix it. I like sitting straight. You know the way there? Right now, I look on a screen and if it lean, I couldn't continue, I have to get up and straighten it. So with me, I like seeing things look straight. That's all it is. I don't like seeing things look lean, if you understand. But apart from that,
do you think it's OCD? Okay, I'll give you an example, right? Say you come home and you've had a busy day at work. Oh shit, my eyebrows. You've had a busy day at work and you come back and your house isn't that tidy, and you go to lie down to go to sleep. What that little nap that you have is the shittest nap ever, because you know that your house is not tidy. Is that OCD, do you think? Or do you think that's just not settled because it's, you know what I mean? Cleanliness is next to godliness, tidiness, and all that kind of crap. Do you think it's because of that?
Well, this is what we're trying to work out in it, because this is what we're trying to work out, because I am not sure what it is. So this is why I'm trying to, talk to everybody and see what people are saying. I hear what you're saying, but I still want to hear what everybody is saying. I mean, like, on that level, what do you think? Do you think it's just something that somebody put in the mind? Is it like Nadine, you said if you feel like you open the door with your hand, you might vomit. What made you feel that way though? Why I just want to get.
Okay, I'm going to give you an example. We was even talking about it yesterday, yeah? Okay, little things like, that men, just a general conversation what I was having yesterday with a girl. Men have their hands sometimes in their boxes or in each their balls and that. And
I hate to see that.
I do hate to see it and act like it's nothing. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen men in party with their hands down their trousers for ages and have
Yeah.
the cheeks take it out and smoke a spliff. So they don't care about their genitals and will touch things. I know people that itch their arsehole with their raw hand and act like it's nothing because I fit them back to you, you understand? And then touch things. Not me. Me not touch it back. We're not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I get you. I get you. I get you, Nadine. I absolutely get you now, because I'm thinking like, wow, okay, all right. There's so many comments
Yeah,
here.
if you see with me, I have about 4 or 5 of these today. So see with me today, yeah?
Let me see if I can catch up with some of these comments before them last me.
Yes,
Okay.
Richie.
So okay. Petrina was saying why you have them in the background.
Babysitting
Uh,
tonight.
okay. Miss Cager says, I wouldn't say I have OCD, but I do like my lines to be straight and tidy. There you go. This is why I said I don't think I've got OCD. I don't know. Shelly says, I'm the same with toilet tops. I can't touch them with bare hands.
Oh my days.
I have to use tissue to turn them
Oh
on
my
and off.
days. I feel it, man. Oh.
Okay. So Owen says OCD is a mental illness. It's an uncontrollable chronic condition which leads to compulsive behavior.
Right there, sir.
No full education.
Yeah, right there, sir.
Roy says, I think that we all have some form of OCD. The levels differ from person to person. My kitchen is small, so I'm OCD with how things are stored. But outside of my kitchen, I'm not so exacting. All right. Richie says, some people need an OCD.
Right there, sir.
Is it a qualification then? What is that? What is that under?
I can't read that, but I hear what you're saying.
That's blocking off the screen. That is. Who did that? Is that Indy?
It's a
Yo,
sort of
Indy's
obsessive compulsive disorder. He's right.
Indy's
Nah,
going
nah.
in. Miss Cage has a lot. I'm like that. Simone says, yo, I don't know what Indy done, but Indy, you gotta remember, we're on a live stream. You click a link like that. What you think people are gonna click on the link though? You can't though. But big up yourself, Indy. When you need to do things like that, you read it and kind of make we know, cause man, I lie. I know nothing much about this OCD stuff, but I do know that for myself, I like to see things straight and I like to see things looking proper. If it's not proper, then I've got an issue with it. You know what I mean?
But I've got OCD with loads of things, Nyamafood, yeah? And I've even got OCD. Okay, then. I've got OCD with things like this, yeah? I know that people say you mustn't share drinks and all them kind of things and that, but I can't even share drinks with kids. Like, if a kid even attempts to put their mouth in my drink or hands in my drink, because kids put their hands in everything and have no conception of germs. Like, I'm really funny with things like that. I'm funny with kissing. It's just a form of overthinking. So it's not just about things being straight, because some people have got OCD in different things. I've got OCD with like as I said, kissing or going to shops, opening doors, breath, smells. So the list can go on. You can have OCD with so much different things, and it can lead to a form of anxiety as well. You're anxious about it. Like, that's why you see some people, like I was watching on EastEnders the other day. There's a boy that suffers with a compulsive disorder, and he has to tap things 10 times. Like you'd be anxious and you see him going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like he has to, or he has to blink at certain times because that's what his head's telling him to do. Or do you get what I mean? So some people have on different levels, man.
So we would definitely say it's a mental thing, then. Innit?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not something that you're literally born to do, and you just decide, say, yo, you know, my house stink. I'll clean it today, but I never clean it 2 weeks ago. Nah, it's not something like that. Because
I know some people that have got so much OCD, they're washing their hands continuously with bleach and washing up liquid or whatever, till their hands are bust up because they're anxious about the germs being on their hands. Or so I've known a girl, I used to know a girl, she had it so bad, her hands were blood up, like she scrubbed because she thought she couldn't get it off. You know what I mean? So it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing.
Okay. So how many people agree with Nadine to say, well, it's a mental thing? You know, OCD, it's a mental thing. Because for me, I will agree to a certain extent, but I know mentally with me, if something is lean and it's got nothing to do with me, I'm not going to touch it. I don't need to fast with it. You know, they wonder, like, some people, they'll go out the way just to try fix it. Not me. I won't. But in my surroundings, things has got to look a certain way. You know them one day. So if I go, say, Nadine yard now, and Nadine TV look lean. But we said to her, say, Nadine, your TV look lean, you know. But that no means I'm going to try and fix it, because, you know what I mean? So I don't think I've got an OCD. I just think, you know, my brain tap in and tap out. You know them kind of weird, eh?
But there's a difference between OCD and a perfectionist.
Oh,
a perfectionist just like to see things look good.
No, that's just said that. Then probably that's what I've got. I wouldn't say it's an OCD then, because like things look straight. So yeah,
so
probably
perfectionist.
Yeah, we'll probably put it down.
Is that your horn in the background?
Horn.
When you blow it.
What horn?
The one that you're blowing.
Nadine, that's not a horn.
You sure?
That's what I use to clean up all my electrical stuff.
No, because you're blowing your own horn. You're saying how you're a perfectionist. You have to make somebody else come up with that analysis. You can't say that.
No, but you just said I am. So I said, oh, yes, well, I'll take that one. That's what I said. We can ask the producer, you know, the show is recorded. I can ask him to rewind it, you know. Don't mess with me, Nadine. Don't mess.
All right, then I'm going to read Sarah's comment. Hi, Sarah. Good evening and welcome to the show. Being clean and hygienic is normal, especially in the light of the pandemic. But if you feel the need to repeat an action like touching a light switch 5 times because something is negative will happen, and it's a compulsive obsession. That is so true. That is so true. Do you know that there's some people that will have a gas fire and they think they haven't turned it off and get up out the bed 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times just to go downstairs to check it again. Check it again. That is compulsive obsession behavior.
That is rough, Sarah. Big up yourself, Sarah. All right. Roy says, not sure if it's a mental thing, but I do think it is something that we subconsciously nurture over time. So this is what I was saying. I don't want to just drop it down to mental, because, you know, I mean, sometimes we do control what our minds are doing, you know, or we can control it. Do you think we can control what our mind tell us to do?
It can drive you crazy.
You think? I honestly think if we're enough time my mind tell me to do something, enough time my mind tell me to go somewhere, I'm going to decide something, nah, go. That's me overriding my brain, innit?
Nah, my brain don't work like that. My brain don't work like that. My brain don't work like
So
that.
if your brain,
Sometimes it's mind over matter for me. Mind
so
over
may I
matter.
ask you Nadine, so if your brain tell you, say, me I go link Nyamafood on I'm shop, and me I gonna give him trouble. Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I don't trust my man. My man changes seconds and seconds and seconds. Every second.
So you have an indecisive brain.
Bad.
Shit. Not good, Nadine. So are you so are you normal with the show for like when it touch Monday night, your ear. Sometime late, but your ear. Do you mind tell you that you must not turn up sometime?
I know I've got an alarm set.
You have an alarm set
Yeah.
to remind you.
Yeah, of course.
Joking.
No.
Nadine, you see with me, and I'm gonna be honest. You see, when it touches Monday morning, I'm always buzzing. I can't wait for this time to come. Honestly, from it touches.
You know, because maybe because you're not really. I don't think that you're on social media much. So to me, like, yeah, you do your little sound system playing on that, and you talk your little things on there. But I don't think you're on social media much. I'm on it every single day, so it doesn't really. I'm not saying it doesn't faze me. I really enjoy doing it, but I feel like people hear me chat shit all week long. Do.
And Nadine look like you're a little muscle man.
I've been going gym, mate, but I gotta get rid of my bingo wings.
Can I see a little muscle I go on there, so?
Yeah, going gym thing.
Always,
Sharon.
just because a person is clean and tidy, it doesn't mean that they are OCD. For you to be classed as OCD, your doctor have to diagnose you with OCD. Fact.
Not necessarily. You could just
The man
have
say
it.
facts, you know. The man say facts. Nadine.
Nah, not necessarily, because you can have OCD and your doctor doesn't describe you for nothing for it. I know plenty of people out there with all they're gonna do is give you drugs, give you drugs to make you not so. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know if I believe that, because you can have OCD and you don't know.
The man say hashtag facts, you know. He look like
Sorry, that's just my opinion. I don't think you have to have medication because you've got OCD. I've got OCD. If I see people sitting on the toilet seat in public, I feel like I want to fly kick them off it. But all I do is leave and grind my teeth.
I'm grinding teeth. How you grinding teeth, Nadine?
Huh?
How you grinding teeth?
Yeah, I do a lot when I'm anxious about something.
So you alone know see I grinding teeth. I never know.
I'm not saying that it's not facts. I'm just saying that I don't believe just because you tell a doctor he's going to diagnose it and you're going to get medication. There's plenty of people out there with OCD that don't take nothing. I think my mum's got OCD. She doesn't take nothing. She just deals with it. She just thinks it's her normal way of living. So no, I don't think you have to go to the doctor and diagnose. Like, for instance, I told the doctor 2 years ago, my granddad died and I'm really sad. Here, take these. No.
All right. So
Just
you
deal
run
with
down this, so you need to read the rest of people then before we run go down this scene. So Simon was saying, okay, so it's a mental issue, cannot be cured.
I don't know if it can be cured, but there's many ways to deal with things, isn't there? Many ways.
So, you know, like you opening doors, what could we do to cure that?
Get some gloves.
So if you stand up and say, me clean off the door angle before you come to the door, would that make you open the door?
No, I'm not like that with every door.
No, may I ask, Nadine, may I ask you something? So say for instance, you're coming towards a door, yeah? And I'm at the door a long time before you and you see me I wipe it down with bleach. Would you not then trust to open the door with your hand?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
People, that's so not even a hypocrite. Yeah. She don't really want
I would, I would open the door, but then like for the whole time, like I'd be like this, like when you accidentally slip your hand in something, you shouldn't slip your hand in. You kind of leave it like it's not your hand, like you leave it far from you. No, you know them ones.
You see, this is what I'm trying to say, because I have to ask you, because you say you think you've got it. Well, you say you have OCD in it.
With some things, not everything.
Okay. So, all right. So Roy says, Nadine, you just said that your mind change frequently. Is that one area of your mind, i.e. emotions?
No, I think I've got a personality disorder. So like I feel like 1 minute I'm Nadine, the next minute I'm Mary Reid, and then someone else. So I think I've got a personality disorder. I can honestly say that. Yeah, I think I do.
Okay. All right. So Indy says my ex used to think she had left ironing. And sometimes I had sometimes checked to give her peace of mind. Now, Managa Owen, can you answer that already? So Simone says, yes, Nyamafood, I think we can control it because I used to have it bad where I could go bed without tidying up my house. I tell myself enough now, and start messing up the house myself and just went, see more. Just went to bed, do it for you, time, then I get over it.
Simone, I find that when I go to bed, I'm the house untidy. It's the shittiest sleep ever.
For you?
Yeah, okay. Like you know that feeling when you get into a bed when the bed's just been made, and you get in and it's like. You don't get that in a bed that you've had maybe for a couple of days, or your house is not tidy. It's not the same feeling. That it comes with cleanliness and neat and tidy. I know what I mean. That's like going to bed and not brushing your teeth. Oh, I can't do that.
You can't. You can't sleep in an untidy house.
I don't like the feeling. I can sleep in it, but it's a shit sleep, man. And in the sleep, all I'm doing is tidying up.
Oh, have mercy. God help Nadine. Oh boy. We're gonna sort out the mental something in a bit. Hold on, we're gonna talk to some more people. So Owen says only trained therapists can diagnose you with OCD, and they look for 3 things to see whether or not you have it. What are them 3 things, Roy? Owen, sorry. Owen look like he might do some research on the one computer or something.
On his phone at home doing this.
Owen is doing his research. Roy, give him a thumbs up, say 100. So, I don't know. The 2 of them look at him on one level. Shirley says, yeah, you're constantly thinking about the mess.
Yeah, right there.
You know what? My house not really untidy like that anyway. Because, you know what I mean? But, like I said to the people, I will have plate in my house with wash up, and I just all walk and just look on that and cut all my eye. And just know so that now wash till tomorrow. You know what I mean? Them kind of.
You know, okay. See, it's another thing with me now, because obviously I get high. And sometimes when I get high, yeah, the weed will say to me, but look upon you. Sit down in your house. I watch EastEnders and dishes need for wash. You know, no ambition. Who is you? Wash the dishes. Huh?
As I said to you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
I didn't God again, you know, people. Jesus Christ. Here's something else. All late. Sirlena late, innit? She late.
Sirlena, good evening.
You late bad, Sirlena. I don't know why I go on over this. So. But I share Sirlena because you're a top fan. She said, I can't sleep if my place ain't tidy. After party, don't matter. The time I clean the whole place. Okay, so this is what I'm saying now. You know, a lot of ladies will come on here and say that, but then as a man, you're in them life and you're around them. You don't see that when you go to the yard?
Yeah, I'm going to give you an example now. Now, you know what? You just shut your mouth on that one. I'm going to tell you why.
Am I not talking the truth, though?
Yeah, but you need to tell you something now, yeah? You see, when you live alone, it's just you one in your house or whatever. You can do that. But then when a man comes, like, I'm not talking about every man, but some man will just, you know, like some, you just something else sometimes, you men are, man. You get what I mean? And then on top of it, you expect us to tidy up after you've just broke our backs in. We're tired. We want to go sleep. We've got to wash dishes after you just bossed us down. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, and read the comments because it's so true.
So you can't read too.
I'm going to drink. I'll be backwards.
Read, Nadine. Read.
Where were we?
Where were we? I think the last thing we read was Sirlena, where she said, I can't sleep in my place, blah, blah,
Natasha
blah.
Simpson is laughing. Sarah is laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, Serlina said no. I said evening, long time, and I done bus a share. Well, I think
Okay.
that's you. Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Apologies. Yeah, apologies, sir. Sir.
Roy said untidy is different to dirty. Sometimes cushions scatter. That is untidy. When the cook is sticky, that is dirty. I totally agree.
That
And not my yard. You can drop by an
unannounced. Unannounced.
unannounced and
And
can't
you can
catch me
catch
out.
me out. Okay. No problems. We're gonna take a
Sorry, I've had
visit.
a drink. Bear with me. I see
We're
you
gonna
double.
take a visit round them side one time in a Serlina when this COVID thing free up. You know, nobody find no excuse. So we'll take a little trip and come circle unannounced. Okay? Yeah, cause you're part of the thing from day one to big up yourself. All right. So yeah. So in studies of this now, because I want to get to a close on this one. We want to make sure we can get it right with most of us. I went go do now research again, Nadine.
Look, so
I went forward with symptoms: fear of contamination or dirt, doubting and having difficulty, tolerating uncertainty, needing think no sir, a copy and paste.
reading things orderly and symmetrical. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, symmetrical, aggressive or horrific thoughts about losing control and harming yourself to others. Unwanted thoughts, including aggression or sexual or religious subjects. I
Okay.
hear that. I hear that, Owen.
Well, I think, and I'm not gonna say not do it, but I think Owen copy and paste that. Look, I can copy and paste that though. Because these are all symptoms of it, innit? All symptoms of OCD. Is that what he's saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. So in this says it's genetic.
Can be.
So this is what I was saying. I wouldn't say with everybody. I would say it's I wouldn't say it's a mental thing. Some people just adapt to the thing, I think, and some people just do it when they feel like they want to do it. So I don't know. For me, I'd probably say a 50-50, Nadine. You already say it's a mental thing, but for me, I would say it's a 50-50. Serlina, I keep telling you, your shirt's in the car. I've got it in that car every day driving around. If you don't give me no info, how am I going to know where to come? I keep telling you guys, holler me, message me. Just tell me where you live or tell me if you post it to her. Look, far, Jesus. Far Shelly lives, Nottingham. And she's there as live proof. Ask her, she not get for her shirt a long time. That shirt the good as I'll wash more one time already. And Serlina still there. They allow me no, Serlina. All right. Sarah says, do you remember a while back the guy who wrote a song about checking for his phone and his keys? I do it all the time, but he's not OCD. I don't want to say, where my key? Where my phone?
I want my phone. I want my key. Hey, I want my phone. Hey, I want my key. Hey.
Yeah, Nyamafood and Nadine, I do have one other OCD thing. See if me I look pan a woman and the headlights no imbalance. My eyes will look on them till them set level. So he's saying if a woman's got, well, I would probably presume he's talking about the boobs. So if a woman, because some woman boobs big one bigger than one in it. I them always
just
say,
like on the balls, don't get bright.
them always say one side of your body bigger than one in them. I don't know how true that is, but I've always heard that. So one side of the human body, whether it be woman or man, is always bigger than one. Is it true, Nadine?
Just like I said, just like the balls. So breast one same as the balls.
Okay. In this, autism is also genetic. They also have OCD. Owen says, Nyamafood, I knew what it was, but couldn't be bothered to type it. So it was easy to copy and paste it. I know you did copy and paste it because it was too straightforward. You know what I mean? There was no shakiness in that text. So I know I know that was copy and paste, but you didn't know. Whatever. And we got Nikki clapping. I don't know what she clapping about, but big up yourself, Nikki. I hope Nikki don't have no OCD to the show because she not typing these days much. All right. Certainly not laugh. No, she laugh, but don't understand where my top fan gone. Hey, me no need any must take a walk. Zine, all right. Gigi, big up yourself. Gigi checking him and said that are true. What a true. What a true, Gigi. Big up yourself, Cyrilin. Just checking in, all right. So, guys, on that topic right there, yeah, I'm gonna move to the next forward. Now, you sure you're supposed to eat that while having alcohol? You know, you're not supposed to be eating on the show, though. It's rude, you know. You think you have some ghetto star? Or where you depend?
Trying to be sexy.
I'm gonna put you in the naughty corner, you know.
Trying to be sexy.
That's not passion. That's not passion cucumber, you know. So you're not supposed to show it.
I'm eating it because it's got a lot of fluids in it and I'm quite drunk. I don't want to say the wrong things. I'm really monitoring what I'm thinking before I say it.
It's the right thing to do, though. It is the right thing to do. You might have a big old cucumber on the show. You can't hear when you're cracking it in the speakers. Anyway, so we got Nikki says, I just can't type fast enough for you guys. That's all. All right, big up yourself. Oh, Gigi. You might talk about the woman breast part. So, yeah. Yeah, big up my friend who love look on the breast them in a car. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We're womanizers. It's all right. Joanna, good evening. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Serlin, thank you for sharing. Yes, thank you for sharing. Natasha Simpson is laughing. I don't know what sweetheart. Miss Caja says, be you nuts. Eat if you want. Eat. Go on, Miss Caja. I put on the law. What that? All right. Okay. All right. Oh, you're Shirley's sister. Oh, welcome, Joanna. Welcome to the platform. See, that's what a top fan does. A top fan bring new faces over and make the thing loud up. Big up yourself, Shirley. Manners and respect for bringing your sister over to the platform because of the first, me I see that name there. Joanna, twice. Big up yourself, all right? Welcome to the platform. But you didn't tell us whose house was messy or untidy, but there is a difference between messy and untidy and just strictly dirty, nasty. I think that was for you, Nadine. Because when I was saying about I think it's for you. Whose house was dirty? When you tell me for Tapanize Nyamafood, then he was gonna say something, but
And me want to mix up on Facebook.
no.
But that is not no, not for me.
Hey, anyway, all right then. So I'm gonna leave that one for now, and we're gonna go on to the next one that I have. So Nadine, my honestly want you to come with something because I kind of limitize my thing them this week, you know, you know what I mean. So the topic that you wanted to talk about, what is it? Do you not?
2 seconds.
remember-
Sorry.
Do you not remember what it was?
I'm chewing. I don't want to spit glue come on the camera. So I thought somebody was coming in the room. So I put something up on my Instagram this week that really annoyed me.
Oh God.
A lot of people might not agree with me or whatever, but I'm going to speak it and I need people's opinion. So obviously we all know that nowadays there's a lot of mixed heritage relationships. So you might see a black person with a white person, you might see an Asian person with a black person, you might see a Jamaican with an African, Chinese with Spanish. You know, cultures are mixing. Do you think it's right if I'm going to be dating a white man, I start to act like their culture, or if a white woman is dating a black man, she should start to act black, talk black, do not black, but take up things from our culture. I.e., okay, so I.e., yeah, because you've got different types of things. I mean, right. Do you think that, okay, I'm a black woman, and I think, normal, respectively normal. Then you've got a different type of black speaking where you get me, because man's rare and rare, you get me, yeah? Do you think it's right for a white woman, if she's with a black man, to take on that talking, to kind of blend with him? Or do you think it's right for a black woman to take on a white man's talking if she's with a white man, or if she's with an Asian man, or blah, blah, blah? I need opinions.
Okay. So you're asking me first, yeah, because I'm here to talk.
Yeah.
All right. So in my eyes, yes. Because it's going to happen. Because in my eyes, if you're around this person more on a daily basis, or even for the last 6 months or a year or all long. So let's say you've been talking to this person for a year. You've been around this person. You're going to start adapting the ways of this person, or vice versa. Each one help one. So look, may I talk, and some people might jump into the live and say, what am I talking about? We don't understand. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're going to have probably majority of people on here will understand. So if they're around it long enough, they will start catching the lingo, which is what everybody does. I mean, when I was going to school, they wanted to teach us, was it Spanish? Yeah, I think it was Spanish when I was going to school. But we started off with uno, dos, tres, cuatro, the counting. And I don't know nothing else. I just know buenos dias and buenas tardes. And, that's all I know, because I never get the rest of teaching. But if I literally should say live with a woman now who's Spanish, I will probably get it after a while, in it, because y'all get into the food, y'all get into the culture, or whatever it is, you are going to adapt. And that's how I see it.
How you said it, I've got a better understanding of it. I do.
Yeah.
I've got a better understanding of it.
Yeah, definitely.
But you've got different types. All right then. For instance, my sister's mom, women of, say, over a certain age that maybe have been with black guys or stuff like that, yeah? You'd never know what man they've been with. But the women nowadays, it's like they have to make a point to make it obvious to other people, yeah, I'm with a black man, or yeah, I'm with a rare. I don't find it so much offensive if it's like, say, a black girl trying to act more educated or educational. But then when a white girl comes from a privileged background and she tries to act like she doesn't and start speaking all ghetto and I come from the bando and all that kind of stuff, I feel like, are you mocking the black culture to be fashionable?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
No, this is just my opinion. You just said what you said. This is my opinion, yeah?
Yeah.
Because there's a specific woman I'm talking about. She came on our live the other day, and I asked a simple question in her live. I said, why do you talk so black? Yeah, when I said that, because she like in her live, she made me feel intimidated by how she was talking. Like, like the only thing that was left for her to say is the word nigger. That's how black she was talking. So I said, why do you speak like you've been trapping since you were 12? Like you get racial abuse. Why are you speaking like that? I said, you speak like you come from the ghetto. And she had the cheek to say to me that black people have no right to say the word ghetto because it doesn't come from black people. It's a Jewish word and we have no right to say that. And I think that sometimes when these young, not our culture people start to speak our language, you're the one that let the police know about our back slang and our certain talking, and it's our code. And I'm not being racist. I'm just saying, like, you don't need to act like that all the time. Like, it makes my hair stand up on edge when I see a white girl, especially, and she's acting like she knows what it is to be black. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But Nadine, like we just say again, you don't know if she's grown up around a lot of black people. You don't know.
I don't care, Nyamafood. No, but I don't care.
Nadine, but listen, this is what we're saying. until you know somebody's
No,
back.
Nyamafood. I
Nadine,
grew up around white people. Does that make me know how a white person feels? No.
you should.
How?
Because if you grew up around them, you should have learned something from them.
No, I've obviously I've got a lot of influence
Yeah.
from them. Obviously, I've got a lot of influence from them, but doesn't mean that I'm going to copy everything that they've done. I'm still me as an individual. I don't agree with that. I feel like the black culture is so fashionable, but when we do it, it's a crime.
All right. Cause we not try to be off track, people. So no, don't get it twisted, all right? And what I'm gonna ask Nadine now, disclaimer, because we're not trying to be racist, okay?
No, I'm not being racist. Not a racist thing.
Hold on, we're just reasoning. So I'm gonna ask Nadine one question right here now, based on what she just says, okay? So Nadine, what separates you, Nadine, from our next Nadine who's white?
What do you mean? And it's white.
Yeah, because you got white people when you're Nadine and you name Nadine. She's a woman, you're a woman. What makes no difference?
There's loads of difference.
No, I just want you to tell me.
All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Nadine, in a general sense.
No, let me tell you, yeah?
Yeah.
This is what makes us different. Makes me different. I can't just get up in the morning and brush my hair up in a ponytail and go out and think that I'm going to get a regular job rather than Dean that's got straight hair that's like cat's hair. Yeah? Another thing, my pom-pom hairs are roly-roly, like my armpit hairs are roly-roly. Sometimes I have to shave off because I'm embarrassed how picky they are. Yeah?
Now you make me know that part there.
Just attack. Secondly, yeah? I can go into a shop as a black female now, yeah? Professional T to the T. Security will still follow me around the shop because I'm black. There's a difference. Don't act as something that you've never experienced. Just because you get a certain penis inside of you doesn't make you have the right to say wagwan. Rare.
Why not? Nadine, the language is out there for anybody who can use it. I try to tell you, don't be like that. You have to be on a level. You have to be on a level because at the end of the day, we are speaking the Queen's language. And we come from Jamaica, part of we chat. So we all tell me, say no. Who can tell me someone of speak English?
Listen, there's a difference. There's a difference.
There's no difference. Nadine. We're being honest, and you know a thing we are disagree to agree right now because I see things as straight down the middle. Yeah? You've
got different types of Nyamafood. You've got different types of Nyamafood. I feel like you've got different types. Okay, you've got some girls out there, yeah, that they can't stand black girls. They can't stand black certain things, but they don't mind the black dick and don't mind to act like they're being black, and vice versa.
All right. More you hold up in right this, okay? We will come back to this because this is very spicy. I like it. So hold up in the scene. I could catch up with the topics them because a lot of people attack. So hear me now. Simone first say, I say the same thing. Nikki may see what I say, but yeah, we'll move on, Zine. All right, Shauna Marcely said, no, she should be herself. Nikki Lawrence said, it's up to them, whatever make them comfortable. Shauna Marcely says, trust me, no need changing. Nikki Larson said again, I don't think it's wrong. Okay. Shelley Gordon says, no, I think you should act how you was thought up. If you decide to change, then it's just not it's just not you. You're pretending to be something you're not. All right. Sarah Jones says, Nadine, cool as a cucumber. Miss Kaja says, I agree, food. The longer you're around that person, it would rub off. All right. Nikki, so sweet, said, I don't think you should have to only if you really want to, but not to please nobody but yourself, though. Roy said, there is an African proverb, he, she that marries outside of their culture will become a slave to it. Owen says, no, they should be themselves because they come from different cultures and backgrounds, which is diversity. So just learn about each other's cultures, but be yourself. but it doesn't mean.
Calabash,
But
calabash,
it
shake it,
doesn't mean to say that Seymour. Come on, Seymour. It doesn't mean to say that you both won't rub off on each other naturally. Okay. Indy says, I am guilty of this sometime myself. I only do it out of respect, but I was told it's not right to over exaggerate it. Nikki Lawrence again says, as whenever I dated a white man, I'm more chilled out, and when I dated a yard man, I'm a more yard. So she is in the middle straight like what I
There's
did.
nothing wrong with adapting, though, Nyamafood. There's
All
nothing
right.
wrong with adapting.
Okay. So Shauna Mercy, so much topic, so much chat. Shauna Mercy says, she still don't know what it is to be black Nyama food. Okay, well, I understand that. But anyway, Nikki So Sweet said, I don't agree. Most white people genuinely got love and respect for black. They just love our style, attitude, accent, etc. And the majority of times it is they are unhappy with their skin color. They wish that Seymour. They wish that they where is it? So I don't see nothing wrong with it. Me personally, and they
Can I,
could have a lot of black in their family at that.
can I stick a pin right there? Can I stick a pin right there?
Yeah, we'll stick a pin.
Oh, shit. What was that comment? Bex, I
That
can't
was
see.
yeah, that was Nikki
Can
Sauce.
you just put that comment back up again? I just need to see the top of that comment again, please.
Which one? Which one?
Okay, wait there 2 seconds. Right. This is a major point that I made on my Instagram the other day, yeah? I think that in England nowadays, there's a lot of mixed relationships, which I have no problem with because I'm in a mixed relationship myself, yeah? But a black man will take up a white woman that speaks, acts, wears weave and braids and acts everything that a black girl is, yeah? But she's a white girl. Bring her home to his mum and dad, but she acts black, but won't bring a real one home. So that's how I feel. You can understand that's how I feel. So I'm not saying it's right, but I just feel that's how I feel. I feel like you like everything that goes with it, apart from the skin color.
Yeah, but Nadine, here we are go with this again. No. Me and you, unfortunately, luckily, we born to be this color. Enough people are born white, them never knows them have to just accept what you get. If you're born, remember you know, them say already, you have 2 black people make baby and the baby come out white. So what you say now? Miracle again? I'm just saying, and I'm being honest now. You know, so I don't really care about color. Honestly to God, when I see people, you know, me not give a shit about color.
Listen, I don't care about color and I haven't got an issue about the color yet. I just feel like sometimes those things, it's not nice when some women act like that because, okay, I'll give you an example. The same girl that I'm talking about, that me and her had an argument on Instagram, she doesn't like black girls, but loves the penis of the men.
But it's the same thing with black girls. No for them, not like white woman, especially certain things when they might turn up and cock up them butter and ray. They must say, what you going like shot? You're going like that. But you have to get along because it's a party. You can't go out yourself. You have to just build.
And you know, I don't know. I don't really.
Nadine. All right, let me just talk clearly. I understand what you're talking about, you know, but you see what you're talking about, you need to explain it clearly. So I'm going to break down now what you are talking about, because you mix up the two. You're talking about the people them, because it's not the whole of them. You have some.
Good night, James.
Yeah, you have some white people where go on like and act like, but them not really for the thing, them not really with the thing, they're just there to get a hype off of the thing. I know what we are talking about now with that. But you see, when you're talking like on an overall something, you have to know because you have some genuine white people, well, literally every day them just their own black people non-stop. And at this of them thing.
Yeah, listen, Nyamafood.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about who you're around, you are you.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter if you're around black people, Chinese people. I could be hanging around with Chinese people every single day. You're not suddenly going to hear me talking about, you're not going to hear me suddenly act like them and do certain everything that they
you
do.
probably
I'm
will.
black. I'm
If
me.
you Nadine, if you are around them that much and you start hearing certain and you say, what that mean? And them start tell you, blood, me not ask you. You'll find yourself as speak Chinese or whatever language if you're around them. Me not ask you that.
See, that's what you think, yeah?
Nadine, me have Jamaican friend right now in England where they're on German people and him never know nothing about German. And the man
There's nothing wrong with learning and adapting.
no, but me not show you something, man.
You don't pretend to be me.
What you say?
There's nothing wrong with adapting and learning things, but don't pretend to be somebody that you're not.
Well, yes, I agree. I agree with that part. But what I'm saying to you, Nadine, you are talking like it's a general thing. And I'm saying to you, yes, you have some culprits out there that are trying to steal the logo. They might try to steal the color. They might try to steal everything. And them people you have to talk about. But you can't talk like it's a in general thing. Do you get what I'm saying? You got some people that come out and passion live streaming literally every week, whatever the color is, just for all a reason, because them like what I go on. So you can't say they might try to run with everything. And not every one of them. But I do get what you're saying.
Listen, yeah, I know there's loads of different situations out there, yeah. And I'm literally talking about this specific white woman that was on my Instagram this week. And when I kept on asking her questions about certain things, she blocked me and I ended up putting a post up on my Instagram about it, yeah? I have no issues with white and black or black and white or whatever. I've got no issues with mixing races. The only thing that I don't like is when you make me feel that I'm less or not a black woman because you act blacker than I am because you're with a black man. He doesn't give you a green card to say, yeah, like, you know, like I might be able to say the N-word.
Okay.
There's different calibers.
Yes.
There's different calibers of it.
Yes. So now, I don't know who you're speaking about, but whosoever the person was, then if that's how they made you feel, then you can blame that person because you have individuals
and there's
like
several others like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying until I do see, I can't say. But I'm telling you, on a general level,
normally it's you black men that give them the authority to act like that. Because if I was with a white man, there's no way on God's earth. I met him as a white bloke with his culture, and then now he's with me, like he's trying to say a few Jamaican words. That would turn me off more than anything. All
right. Hold on. Come on, like the reason now. Hear me, I said on Nadine again. Now we are gonna stick back to what you just said. So you're with a white man now, Zine? Yeah? So you're telling me you're with your white man and you now go on, you and your white man for do nothing together on your level at no time at all?
What do you mean my level? I'm just normal.
Your level, all right. Your level meaning, all right? You know what? Just an example again, please listen carefully. We are going to a Crown and Cushion and go sit down and have a drink. And you know, the Crown and Cushion is a place where mostly black people are going to sit down there. So if you know bring upon your level around that environment, we expect a poor little man to do. Him have to try adjust or try adapt or try do something. Because I don't want to feel out of place. And when him go there now, look you know, when him go there now and him look around and him say, fuck. I'm like 1 and 2 white man in here, but I kind of feel out of place. Him go try act like and try be like because him want to fit in. Just look at the scenario. Remember now, you're with him. So let's just say now.
If I go to a pub and there's be a white people in the pub, I am me. I am me through and through. I don't change for nobody. I'm with a mixed race guy now. I don't try to act half white. I just act like myself.
Nadine, you are you, but you will speak in proper English.
But that's not no.
You're not gonna speak
born
no
in England.
You're not speaking no patois, Nadine. Because even me, when me up on the phone, me I tell you, when me up on the phone, I talk to any business people. Me if me talk patois on the phone, hang up probably. Cause all me can depend is sorry, excuse me. That's all them depend. I don't understand. Me have to speak proper English, brethren. So what I'm saying,
but when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do.
But you have to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to show you, say, if you're talking
I'm not
about...
talking about that. Talking English doesn't mean you're acting black or white. You're just speaking. I'm talking about loads of different things, characteristics, loads of different things, Nyamafood, not just talking.
Yeah, but Nadine, talking is understanding. Listening, talk, somebody listen, then them understand, then you get a reaction from it. If you are talk to me and me can understand what you say, or you think we're going to have a conversation?
You won't.
There you go. So if a white man will understand a Jamaican, he must go study the language. And if he not study the language, how am I going to understand what I say? And if he can't understand, how am I going to deal with we?
I feel like, because I know this might sound crazy, but I feel like the reason why we disagree so much on this, I feel like because we come from totally different places, yeah? I know that we're both black and you live in England now and you've been here a long time and you speak to people on the phone about business, but growing up in England, going to school here from nursery school to high school, I know what I mean.
No.
And listen, let me finish, and fellow people that have been to school in the UK too, know what I'm talking about. Like it's things have changed. Everyone's trying to be this urban ghetto thing. Like everybody. You might not be able to see because you think, everyone's endorsing our culture. They are endorsing it, but then as soon as it comes to a black person doing it, it's a crime.
Okay.
Comments.
Yeah, well, I read to the comments them again. So I was at Stone Love saying good night. Big up yourself, Stone Love.
Good evening.
Nikki Lawrence said, I love blonde hair and blue eye.
CM.
Sorry.
CM.
I love blonde hair and blues.
Eyes.
We can't just look one side. Okay. Serlena says, she's saying it clear to me. You seem like you are trying to be politically correct. Nikki says, I understand what you're saying 100%, Nadine, but in this topic, let's talk about the British born English girls that don't like Yardi, Jamaican born girls. But at the same time, I'm the want Yardman, Jamaican born man. Why do they love the penis so much? They can't stand us. Me, that's what I ate. That's my problem. Okay.
I hear what you're saying, young lady. I feel like, you shouldn't be able to look at somebody and know what type of dick they take. And there's a lot of women out there nowadays, you can tell. Come on, talk the truth. You can look at some girl right now and say, you know what, you can't see, says she like red tits, and she like red. You can see it.
Yeah. So Shelley says, but that doesn't mean they should try change their identity, so to speak. All right. Roy says, just to be yourself, whatever color, race, creed you were grown and raised in, embrace it. When you meet someone, maintain you. If you change to be like them culturally or otherwise, then you are not rooted. Yo, when I write this them so long and it take me wrong, forget the Seymour. Where they rooted, where was it? Rooted, someone maintain you if you change, but like them culturally or otherwise, then you are not rooted as a person. Serling as a true talk, Nadine. Sarah Joe say, we all speak English, but when white people talk patois in certain situation, I agree with Nadine, they come across aggressive, okay?
And dumb.
But they do see us as aggressive people because we talk loud and hard. Nikki Lawrence says, my friend is white. I've known her from we was 9 years old, and she's hood as hell. She still wear cornrow and her ear to the side. Okay? Pusha vibes, good night. Nikki Lawrence again says, I don't think it's acting black, as I don't talk and go on like that. It's oud. Don't have color.
Listen, before we go no further, I don't even like to hear black girls talk like that, much less white girls.
Huh?
I don't like to hear black girls talk like that, much less white girls. So it's just not my thing. I just feel like there's no reason to speak like that because you all know that that's not how people speak normally. If you go for a job or if you go to speak to, say, the police about something, or you're going to speak to your solicitor, or you're in court, or you're talking to the job centre, you're applying for a job, you don't talk like that. You don't.
Okay.
You don't say, oh, Wagwan, you're going to give me this job or what? You don't talk like that.
Okay. So we got Nikki Lawrence again says,
so it's not acting black, it's acting bad breed. Sorry.
I'm in my blonde wigs. I never seen a white girl look at me funny. Us black girls need to chill. All right. Nikki Lawrence said that. Fresh Order, big up yourself. Chef Anks pisses me off. Chef Anks pisses me off. Fresh Order, big up yourself. Good night. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying what Nadine is saying. She's wrong, you know, because you do have culture vultures. That's what we call them. If you never know Nadine, you do have culture vultures out there, Zine, and we know of them. But I think some of them, they just innocently love the culture, they love the food, and they just love the vibe, and they want to be a part of it. That's all I'm saying.
No, there's a difference. There's a difference. You can see those ones, Nyamafood. You can see those ones. All right then, yeah. You know what? Sometimes it's going to be difficult for you to see because the most sexiest person in the world is the black man. The black woman isn't there yet. So for you, it's all right because everyone loves you guys because you're the black man. But as the black woman, we don't get that. So you're like, yeah, welcome morning.
No, you do get it. Nadine, you do get it. Stop telling lies. You get it more than me. Everybody panash. Everybody panash. I love you. You know that.
Yes, I'm not saying.
Stop whining, man. Cut it out. You're a big girl. You're a big kid. Take that dummy out your mouth.
It's all right. I can't have an opinion. You talk.
I just want to get some of these comments before the show finish. You know what I mean? Fresh Order says, also Chef Anks is Tom Hanks, his son, and he goes on like a yard man. Yeah. You never grow so. Well, I agree with that now, Fresh Order. Because...
Oh, why? Because it's a man.
No, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about Tom Hanks' son. Tom Hanks' son, yeah. No, I do feel so with him.
Because it's a man, but when it's a woman, yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Come dig up my belly button, Nyamafood, but it's a man. Oh, no. Don't act like that. Shut up.
We're not in that no. All right. So we got Nikki again said. Nikki So Sweet said, no, tell the truth. So, Nikki, you get what I'm saying. Because they don't like us, they're fake, they pretend, but at the same time, they were all in the Jamaican team and yard team, dancehall up. I make it click the see more. I gotta click the see more. Dancehall up in our Kool-Aid, and they don't drink the flavor. Look, easy, Right said, if I were to date a woman outside of my color, culture, etc., and she started speaking, acting black, then I'd have to part because her personality is weak. Her personality is weak and fluctuating, absorbing anything around the Seymour, man. I hate Seymour, People, me have to click my phone too much time for to see more. No, can't keep the top. Something them short. I know. Watch out. Can you see more, Nadine? Okay, hold on. Yeah, come up now. Personality is weak and fluctuating, absorbing anything around her. A fully developed personality doesn't change by meeting someone. You embrace the differences, but maintain yourself. All right. Nadine. Nadine, how you mean that the most sexiest woman is not the black woman?
No, I agree that black women are sexy, but in the media, they don't. Not in English media, because you know that there's a lot of racism in the media. Hence why Meghan had to leave this country. Let's not go there. And Meghan's not even dark.
Well, Fresh Order is literally... Fresh Order is agreeing with you, Nadine, which, like I said, I did not disagree with Nadine. All I'm saying is, I don't think it's all of them. You have some of them who genuinely want to be a part of the culture. Them want to know a bit more about us. Enough of them, even the other night, we're up on a live stream with a couple of wee black, And that a white man jump in there and he was reasoning and he said, look, I want to understand certain things because I don't know why you guys have to get bashed so much more time. And the man was just innocently there trying to gather some information. You know what I mean? So, what I mean, no.
No, don't make me sound like a racist, Nyamafood. I'm not
I
saying
didn't say
to say that.
I did
No,
not
I'm
say
just
that.
saying, well, that comment you just said made me feel like I don't like when they embrace our culture. I never said that. Yeah, there's embracing your culture, and there's pretending you're from a poor background that lives in a bando that does this. Like, you don't know the struggle. A lot of that struggle comes from the prejudice that we get from police. Even if it's a female, we still get prejudice from police as a black female. You will never know that struggle. Don't act like you will never know that struggle.
Well, like I said, in my general reasoning, I just know say I know the whole of them are culture vulture. You have some of them, the culture vultures, and you have some of them.
I didn't say all.
Yeah, I'm just trying to declare that.
Yeah.
Say you've got some who are culture vultures, and you have some who literally they just love the thing and want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? And if you
people say I act white, Nyamafood.
huh?
People say to me that I act like I'm a white guy, and I
Yeah,
can't
but
get my head around that.
no black girl do say you're white.
I don't understand why, because I speak English.
You act uptown. You act uptown, you know.
How?
Me don't know, you'd have to ask them. So see, you can't win everything.
But I don't think it's acting. Remember, as I said, I'm born in England. All I grew up around is white people, so this is all I know. So obviously my parents were Jamaican. That's how I can speak Jamaican. But all I know is the English life. So it's like I'm a mixed culture.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. You know what?
How do I?
Our next disclaimer. Zin. Oprah Winfrey. Yeah? That are the boss up there saying, way up in the sky. Would you say in your face fully, don't you think she acts white?
Why? Because she's educated.
Oh God. You see, you never answer my question. I can't bother. Can't bother.
And you know the only reason why a lot of people say that I act white is because I've got a really strong accent that's not from Birmingham. And obviously I grew up around a lot of white people. But I scub my panty just like how another girl scub their panty.
Nadine, you know that. You throw it in the washing
Oh,
machine.
yeah, talk about me.
You throw it in the washing
Me
machine.
no put panty in the washing machine. Me no do it cakes up, darling. Me no do
I
it.
think you do, man. You just put it in the washing machine. You wash it with your hand, Nadine.
So wait there. My panty be mixed up with jeans.
I don't
Where you
know,
see
me
me
ask-
busting her.
Look here, me simple ask you a question.
No.
Where you going so far?
No.
Jesus.
Nope.
Wow. No, sir.
No.
Anyway, yes, guys. Oh, wow. It's that time. It's that time, Nadine. Let's just read Sarah's comment and
Please,
yeah.
Sarah.
I have conversations all the time with friends and family who speaks in patois and answer in English. It makes me cringe when people put on the accent and don't have a clue what somebody said to them. This is what I'm saying. But this
And
is what
that's
I'm
a
saying.
white woman. That's a white woman saying that.
No,
to you.
but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about earlier when I said, if you don't talk to them in English no fight time, they will not understand what you say. Them just all shit them and say,
No, Sarah understands, you know, she understands, but she said there's no reason for her to answer back in Jamaican because it makes her cringe because that is not her accent. And Sarah, I've got the utmost respect from that because you're one of the girls that I'm talking about that I've got respect from your generation. You would never know that you used to go with a black man or whatever. You just act yourself till now, till then. It's no change.
okay, fresh out about cake soap, bleaching thing.
Yeah, no,
Um,
we use cake soap for you. We use it.
Owen say enough word, Nadine. No worry, Nadine, I still love you. Talk and very articulate and clear. Keep it up. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
thank you.
Nikki
you.
says you speak the
white.
Queen English, nothing wrong with that. So Nikki Lawrence said you speak the Queen English and nothing wrong with that. See it? So big up yourself. Nikki, so sweet. So thank you. Big up yourself. Right? You know what the thing go. But guys, we gotta get out of here, man. We gotta pay some bills. So thank you very much from Nadine tonight again. On behalf of the whole Passion live streaming team, I must say big up, guys. Thank you very much for your time with us tonight. And let's just hope we see everybody here next week early, same time, same place, one platform, all over the globe. Passion live streaming up.
Grab up your something.
Yo, Danny boo, grab up something just bad stuff.
Nice.
I tell you.
But after all of the Instagram girl, I like the way the song, but I have to call her.
Call him right now. Call him.
Richie.
Yo.
Yeah, I want to tell you say the song shell on the whole of side chick teaser the other day.
True.
Yeah, man. They're gonna get up some hot dancer girl and we just start out the video.
What you mean, man?
Yeah.
Or you grab up on all them something there?
Of course you're gonna grab up with something and go on with yourself. Alright.
Alright.
How that you feel like you're on the phone?
I'm a friend, man.
Friend what?
I'm a friend.
And that we can't take with no type of man. Uno type of man, me there some man move tighter, you're on the phone? Eh? Nobody make me have to go on with your things.
That's what we can't take.
Because you know something normal already.
I want 7 days, 6:30. Danny Bo, Cuban, caution dance. Money Q, good body girls them. I want to dance our Queen Keisha, sure. Irish, rebel, well bad dancers. Roll out. The independent girls them. The one you call.
Grab up your something. My gal, grab up your something. You no response for them, cause you not beg nothing. Good body girl, let me tell you something. If a girl think she bright, then try touch her butt.
That's why your man nah leave, cause you move so tight. Whether you na the day, tick-tock inna the night. Boo wine, cause your body so nice. But money in your pocket, everything alright. Turn back way,
Grab up your something.
with a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tight,
Grab up your something.
and nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Grab up your something. Sexy girl inna the street, up to the top, body pan fleek. Grab up your something. When time them see you, them say you look neat. Wind up your body, I love how you do it. Grab up your something.
When you move, you make my heart skip a beat. Locked down inna the night where we're under the sheet. No equal rights cannot eat. No girl can't take me for no free.
You see it.
Turn back way,
Grab up your something.
with a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your boom tight,
Grab up your something.
and nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Grab up your something and move. Step forward, you not have nothing fi prove. Grab up your
You
something.
do your ear and you buy your shoes. Instagram and Facebook make them carry news. Some make them go and talk, some make them go and vex. You are number one and you are the best. You in first place with gold on your chest. That's what me tell you for do this, me empress.
Of course.
Turn back way,
Grab up your something.
with a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tight,
Grab up your something.
and nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Of course.
I want 7 days, 6:30. Danny Bo, Cuban, caution dancers. I want to dance our Queen Keisha, sure.
Grab up your something. Grab up your something. Grab up your something. My gal, grab up your something. You no response for them, cause you not beg nothing. Good body girl, let me tell you something. If a girl think she bright, then try touch her butt.
That's why your man nah leave, cause you so tight. Whether you the day, tick-tock inna the night. Boo wine, cause your body so nice. But money in your pocket, everything alright. Turn back way,
Grab up your something.
with a man back of you.
Grab up your something.
You know the liquor style, eh?
Grab up your something.
You know fi do the things them.
Grab up your something.
From your tight,
Grab up your something.
and nothing a bite.
Grab up your something.
And him a come home every night.
Grab up your something.
That means that everything alright.
Grab up your something.
Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning. Let's talk about it. Any topic with DJ Nyamafood and Nadine. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reasoning on Passion live stream. Reason me.